Hey there, I'm Andrew from Club Ready DJ School, Sydney DJ School, and prior to that, Tarantula Music. And after running club events for almost 2 decades, I know what it takes to crack the club scene. And in this video, I'm going to share with you some priceless tips on how you can prepare to play live, assuring killer atmospheres at every single event that you play. Okay, so you have a show coming up and you want to smash it assuring repeat shows. Well, don't make the mistake that everyone makes, where they basically think it's all about the music and they spend 100% of their time and effort on preparing their playlist and zero time on building awareness around their show. Now sure, playing a great set is essential, but when working with promoters, it's way more political than you think. So if you wish to create a good first impression, I would help the promoter to actually promote the event. Now this may mean share any art promoting the party, share the event, like the event invite on Facebook, and like all the promoters and all the other DJs posts. And by doing so, not only do you show you're a team player, but you also build, like you're helping the promoter to build awareness around their party. And better yet, you are building awareness around yourself as a DJ. Now, personally, I remember when I was running weekly parties, I would always favor the DJs that were active promoters. And the funny thing is, the DJs that are also good at promoting as well as playing usually attract the most success and opportunities. So let's face it, how successful you will be as a DJ is going to come down to how much atmosphere you can create when you play. And the more people that know about you as a DJ and they're there to see you when you do play and they're there to support you, the bigger the atmosphere is going to be in the room. And the bigger the atmosphere in the room, the more people are going to take notice. And the more people that take notice, the more successful you're going to be. It really is that simple. So when you get a show, sure, put the effort into preparing your music, but also put as much effort into building awareness around your show and invite everyone you know and make every event a party that you can use to connect and bring together like-minded people. Now, if you don't have any friends and you're learning to DJ so you can meet new people or simply as a vessel to share your God-given talent with the world, well, I would suggest that you get out to the events and socialize. So by going to the events, not only do you surround yourself in the culture of the parties, which can provide bucket loads of inspiration, but you're also supporting promoters and other DJs. And in the DJ world, this can honestly go a long way, especially when first getting started as a DJ. Now, let's talk a little bit about the music, as yes, being a DJ is mainly about sharing your art and connecting people through great song selection and mixing. So to assure that your set kills it whenever you play, you need to be absolutely 100% sure on the promoter's goal for the party and what type of music the club specializes in. So let's face it, if you turn up and play the wrong music at the right time, it's not going to go down well, right? So my advice when seeking people that you wish to be involved with, that you find venues that do what you do, or you basically be flexible and you fit in with what they do. Now, the best way to know this is to familiarize yourself with the events in advance and see what the other DJs are playing and what people are responding to. Now, also notice what music is being played at what time of the night. It's important that when you do play, that you do play to your time slot. Now, for instance, let's say you're still fairly new and you're building a name for yourself. The chances are they're probably going to give you the opening time slot. Now, this is where heaps of DJs go wrong, right? They put you on at 9 o'clock, right? So you're on at 9 o'clock and you're playing from 9 to 10, say. And what they do is they go hard. Now, I know it's tempting, right, to come out hard and show everyone how amazing you are. But if you take all the biggest songs and take the energy in the room too far too soon, then where does that leave the DJs that are coming on after you? Now, I personally think the best way to think about time slot is to imagine you're playing all night. Now, if you were playing all night, say for instance, like you're not going to come on with all the biggest songs right from the start, as this would leave you nowhere to go later in the night. So instead, you would ease people into it, and once the room is warmed up, you would only then take the party to the next level. Well, the same goes for playing early on a lineup. Now, personally, if I was on early, I would choose music that you can tap along to, and perhaps even songs people may not have heard for a while, or even try out some new material. But I would strongly recommend avoiding all the songs that make you go F yeah, right? So excuse the language. So with the F yeah tracks, right? They're basically for the headliners only. So again, the rule of thumb, I would say if you're like, yeah, it's building a cool groove, and that's opening stuff, right? You're creating a good atmosphere, and basically leave the big ones, right? The ones that make you run to the floor, for instance, right? Leave that for the headliners. Now, when you get a headline set though, do what that club does best, and basically do it amazing. You come out hard. And if you're on late, my advice would be always arrive early to not only get a feel for the night and see what the people are responding to on the night, but also to make certain that you don't play songs that were just played. Because here's the thing, if you just start playing songs that were played 10 minutes ago without even knowing it, well, that's not going to go too well either. So you want to kind of see what the person before you has played, and then you can go and take their set, hopefully, to the next level. Now, when playing club shows, it's great if you do not have to prepare a set. And this means you basically just turn up with the right kind of music for that event. Now, to do this though, you are going to need to research the events that you're playing in advance, see what works, what doesn't, and be 100% clear on the promoter's goal for the party. For instance, you wouldn't want to turn up to a party club and start playing the latest Beatport electro house chart or tech house or whatever, or vice versa, turn up to a tech house club and start playing all the latest pop songs. So if you have the right kind of music for the event, right, you can basically freestyle, and that means go with the flow and play based on the crowd's reaction. However, the problem with playing pre-planned sets is when you're basically preparing the set, you're not actually at the club, and that means you're not responding to the crowd. So what if you turn up to play and your pre-planned set isn't working? Or even that the DJ before you played all the songs you're planning on playing? Now, the goal, personally, I feel, is to practice mixing plenty of music and to be so confident that you can rock up the parties and play the best possible set for that moment. However, in saying that, I do feel pre-planning sets is great experience for beginners, and putting together collections of songs with flawless transitions that you're honestly proud of, and having a pre-planned set is basically also going to help reduce your nerves. So they say, right, I've read this quote once, that successful people do not think either or, they do both. So personally, right, if it was me, I would suggest having a really big set planned with more songs than you could possibly play in the night, and simply jump around the set, feeling the crowd, playing what is right for the moment. But wherever you go in your playlist, right, you're going to have amazing combinations. That means mixes you've practiced and rehearsed. This means wherever you go in your playlist, you've got cool stuff to go to, and it's basically going to help you to feel a lot more confident. Now, if you know how to DJ and you're looking to get into the club scene, I hate to do a promo pitch here, but it's my life's work, honestly, and I've loved doing events and sharing this, but I basically have this club pack mini course, right? So I've included the link below, and it does include 30 brand new videos that will assure that whenever you play, you're going to kill it behind the decks and leave a lasting impressions with venues and audiences alike. Now, personally, I've helped thousands of DJs build epic success for themselves worldwide, and I have a proven formula that's going to get results. So if you're committed, then I'm certain my course will open doors and remove the barriers that are holding you back from success as a DJ. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please hit subscribe so you never miss a beat.